Hello students, in this video we will discuss about support vector machines. Okay, so support vector machines is one of the popular learning algorithm which is used for which is used to classify the data using classification and also using regression. Okay, so here both the classification or regression both are used to predict the classes by using the learning algorithm by the classifying the data, but the main difference is here the classification will predict the data based on the predefined data classes already existed in the given data set, that means given training data set, whereas the regression problems, that means the regression will predict the values based on the continuous output. Here in a classification the output is discrete, that is either true false like that, whereas this regression analysis is also used as a classification method which is used to classify data, but this will predict data based on the continuous output, that means based on the numerical values, not exact values. Okay, so if there is no exact data also, we can classify the data by using the regression method. So we will say support vector machines are a popular algorithm which is used for both classification and regression problems. Okay, so primary support vector machines are used for classification problems and sometimes regression problems also, we can say. Okay, so the goal of support vector machine is to create a best line, that is called a boundary, that can divide an n-dimensional space into classes. Okay, so in support vector machine the data is represented in an n-dimensional space. Okay, so whatever the given data set we have, the data set is represented in n-dimensional space. Now after plotting this data in an n-dimensional space, the goal of the support vector machine is find a best line to classify the data which is plotted on n-dimensional space. Okay, classify data based on this line in an n-dimensional space. Okay, now based on this line we will divide, that means we will predict the different classes of the data set. Okay, that is the main goal of support vector machines. Okay, now here every input data we are plotting on a n-dimensional space is called a vector. Okay, now suppose for example you take this data set. For the data set D we have two input variables or attributes x1 and x2. So what we will do, we will represent this data in two-dimensional space, one dimension for x1 and one dimension for x2. Okay, so how many features we are using to classify the data, that many dimensional space we have to use to plot the data on a n-dimensional space. So I am using here two-dimensional space. If we use two-dimensional space, we will plot data on a that is two-dimensional area. Suppose if I was using only one dimension x1, then we will represent in one dimension, that is single dimension x1. Okay, so based on how many features or variables we are using to predict the data or a class, that many dimensions we have to use to plot the data, and then we divide this data into category based on a special line. We call this special line as a decision boundary, which will divide the n-dimensional space into classes. Okay, this is the main goal of support vector machine. So when we make a decision boundary, so that we can easily predict the new class label based on the features of that attribute. Okay. Now this decision boundary, this special decision boundary is called hyperplane. Okay, we call this special decision boundary as hyperplane. We call this as hyperplane, which categorize the data into different categories or different classes. Okay, then for the next input variable, based on the values, we will put that particular data into the category. Okay. Next is the support vector chooses vectors that help to create the hyperlinks. Okay, here we will represent every data in the form of vector. Okay, and then we will point these vectors in a n dimensional space. Okay, now suppose for example we have a data set like this. Okay, now for example this is a data set. Now we have to construct a classifier for this to predict a class for a new data set. So what we have to do? We have to construct a classifier using support vector machine. So how we will construct a classifier using support vector machines? Here we are taking two variables or attributes for to predict a class. So here we are taking two variables, input variables or futures x1 and x2. So we create a two-dimensional space. Okay. Now these are the dimensions of this. These are the values which we are plotting. Okay. Now the input data for x1 is x-axis and x2 is y-axis. Now the input x1 is 10 and x2 is 15. So we are plotting here. Next 10, 25. 10, 25. Here we are plotting. Next 15, 20. 15, 20. Here we are plotting. Okay. Next 20, 40. 20, 40. Okay, we are representing these classes with mark as x on the graph. Okay, next we are plotting 50 and 40. So here we are plotting. Now I was representing this these values with plus. Okay, next 55, 45. 55, 45. 62, 62, 62, 42. Okay, sorry, 42. Next 42, 45, 45, 45, 45 here. Okay, and next like this we have to plot on the graph. Okay, now when we plot like this, what we have, all the classes which are representing with x are one side, and all the records which are representing on this side is representing with plus mark. Okay, so when we have a graph like this, then we can make this as linear separable. Why? Because all data belong to one class or one side and all belong to same class or another side. So this we can separate linearly. That means we can separate without any problem linearly. Now when we get a new class before 40, then 40, 10 to 40, x1 as 10 to 40, x1 and x2 values, then we put them in this side, and for above 40 to 60 we will put this side. Okay, so this type of plotting we will make simply linearly. Okay, this type of plotting of vectors, these are called vectors on a n dimensional space is called linearly. We can make a linearly we can separate these two classes. This belong to one class, we can say all this will belong to another class. Okay, In this way we will represent data, given data set or a training data in support vector machine. So the two main important terms of support vector machines are of this graph are hyperplane and support vector. These two are very important. Okay. So what is an hyperplane? Hyperplane is a line. It is a line to separate data in n-dimensional space. Okay. What is a hyperplane? Hyperplane is a line which is used to separate the data in n-dimensional space. Okay. Then other important term is support vectors. What are support vectors? Support vectors are data points, okay, which lie close to the hyperplane. Now if we take this as a hyperplane, what are the closest points? These two are the closest points. If we take I can take another hyperplane like this. So what are the closest point for this? These two. Now if I take hyperplane like this, what are the closest? These two are the closest. So the closest points to the hyperplane are called support vectors. Okay, based on the support vectors only we will decide an hyperplane to divide or to categorize the data in a n-dimensional space. Okay, so now the decision function, that means how to decide the data into categories. This decision function is fully dependent on these support vectors. Okay, what are these? These are the some of the samples of some of the data in a training data set. So these two are very important for the for support vectors to make a decision to categorize data into different classes in a n-dimensional space. Okay, so in support vector machine it is also a classifier where we will classify the data in n-dimensional space. To classify data in n-dimensional space, we can take either 1 dimension, 2 dimension or 3 dimension. That is based on based on the input features. If we take 2 input features, we will take 2 dimensions. If we take 1 input feature, we will take 1 dimension. Okay. Now after plotting these data in a n-dimensional space, we have to divide. Okay. So if all the data belong to same class on one side, all the same type of data are on same side, then we can make it a linearly. Okay, we can separate this data linearly. Okay, now to make a decision to separate data into different class, here we use two important terms, that is hyperplane and support vectors. What is an hyperplane? Hyperplane is a separate line which is used to separate data in n-dimensional space. Whereas support vectors are data points or vectors of a training data which will lie closest to the hyperplane. So by using this support vectors only, we will make a decision function to find the best hyperplane. Okay, this is about introduction of support vector machine and representation.